What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Oh, check it out. You see the lightsaber back there? So basically, this is what I'm doing. Me and Shelly, we're definitely our forever people. Boop. Me and Shelly do a lot of events and a lot of outings, and we do a lot of fun stuff. We have a blast. And one of the things we're doing this coming weekend is we're going to Phoenix, and there's like a Disney costume get-together. Not get-together, it's more like it's an event. There's going to be a ton of people, a ton of different, vendors and things to do and things to see. And what you do is you get dressed up. And I have a bunch of different things that I could wear. Sorry, it's windy. I hope you can hear me. But I really wanted to come up with something different. I wanted to create my own Star Wars character. And as you can see by the helmet, and I'll give you a good look at everything. Now, this helmet came as a white helmet. The stripes and everything were on there. It came as a white helmet. This blue line and this orange was there. But all the stickers, the Rebel Alliance, the stripes, all the stuff in the back, I added everything. This I added, I wanted to make it a Star Wars helmet. Now when you think about a Star Wars helmet like the X-Wing fighters, for Star Wars people, they have like this big ridge right here and then a ridge right here, and that's supposed to be like air ducts because they're pilots. Put in your air hoses and that's where it all goes. What I'm doing is I'm not doing a space pilot, I'm doing a pilot's uniform on the ground. So basically, everybody knows what a speeder is. There's two different kinds. There's the kind that kind of looks like a little car and it hovercrafts you. And then there's the kind that looks like a long kind of motorcycle-ish speeder. And what I'm doing is I'm creating a character that is exactly that. It's a speeder rider. So I needed to make my own completely different helmet. And I have coming a bubble lens, an orange bubble lens that would cover the entire face and flip up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put that on or just stick with the goggles, because I really do like the look of the goggles, because this leather strap holds it back in there. It's really good. Now this, you'll see there's a little roll at the top. I can undo that roll and it flops over and it has the Rebel Alliance symbol on it. And what that would be is like a blaster proof shield. So if I'm carrying important things or if I'm being chased, be able to flip that down and I'd have a shield kind of covering me. Obviously it's not bulletproof at all, and nobody can hit me with the tasers anyway, because stormtroopers can't hit squat. But basically this character, and I'll show you the whole thing, this character would be an ex-Jedi. Remember when in Star Wars, after the Clone Wars and everything, the Jedi had to disperse. They separated, and they went all over the place, and nobody really knows where all the Jedi are hiding. So with being in the Rebel Alliance, the rebels have a base, and in it are some old Jedi. And what we're doing in my character is trying to find all of the Jedi that disperse throughout the galaxy. And what we want to do is slowly build and get them all back together so we can have a war to fight for the Jedi's freedom and fight for the Rebel Alliance. So in theory, the Empire, the bad guys, have a watch basically going around through space. And if anybody enters or leaves a planet, they pretty much know. You can see the wind blowing this all around. They know when somebody's coming in or out. So in order to avoid radar, we use ground transportation to collect data and to collect information. So basically what the little pack is for carrying information. So it's like Jedi credentials, Jedi names, important information on where to find certain Jedi around the galaxy so we can get them together and make our thing. So that's my character basis. This is completely made up. This is my own thought process. Would it make a cool movie or a cool series? Some ex-Jedi. Oh, that's Darth Vader's. I know it's Darth Vader's lightsaber, but it's a lightsaber. A bunch of ex-Jedi, trying to find each other, working for the Rebel Alliance, and these badass kind of like biker Jedi guys. Come on, man, tell me that wouldn't be cool. So chasing down our own people so we can fight the bad guys and bring back the power and the justness of the Jedi. So I'm going to back you up. Now I'm pretty much mostly complete in this costume, or in this uniform, I should say. I'm thinking maybe, like I said, about the bubble. Then I would have to take this off, and it would just be a bubble that lifts and sinks. But it would make sense if you're, out on a speeder. Ooh, you don't want to open face. When you're going at 400 miles an hour, a bug in the tooth is going to knock your tooth out. Hello. So there's that. And then I have just some boots on right now. And if anybody knows Star Wars, there's no shoelaces in Star Wars. And I have shoelaces. But what I ordered is these things that's made for welders. They go over the shoelaces, and you lace your shoes into them to hold them onto your shoe, and it's like a little platform type thing, like a little piece of material that covers the laces, so if you're welding, it doesn't melt through your foot, which would suck. So I have those coming that would hide the shoelaces, and I'm going to use a brown boot, but I'm going to use a black topper, and you'll note you've seen the white pants, and that's going to be a big thing for the uniform, is the contrast. Because Star Wars characters, and they always have these funky clothes in these different colors. So this is what I am going to represent. So that's the whole thing, right? You see these orange things right here. I put on these orange straps, and basically what those are going to be is they tie you into your speeder so you don't fall off. So that's what those are. It's kind of hard to get an entire head to toe. Because A, the wind, and B, the camera goes that way. But we'll try, get it close as possible. There you go. So this would be the character. I just have to give myself a cool Jedi name, and I could just be Donnie all day. Donnie be all day, baby. But yeah, so this is going to be my Jedi character. And we do not Area 51, but Roswell, New Mexico. We do events in Roswell, and this year is the anniversary from the ship crash in Roswell, New Mexico. So you dress up for there too, and we did different things. Last year I wore a vest, like a USA, like a red, white, and blue vest with some cut-off jean shorts and construction boots, so I looked like a kind of a redneck. But then I had a black t-shirt and a hole ripped in it, and I had the alien coming out of my chest. So this year, even though these guys are kind of human, it's Star Wars, it's a different galaxy, so they're still aliens. So I think this is going to be my Roswell, New Mexico badass Jedi rebirth. It is really freaking windy out here. So I just wanted to show you. I thought it was really cool. I think it came out great. Got my whole deal going on. That's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie all day, the Jedi. Until next video.